Get ready to live life like royalty. With your newfound riches, the possibilities are endless. Welcome to the world of opulence and extravagance, inspired by the luxurious tastes of Sheikh Hamdan. The old adage echoed in my mind. Money changes everything. One day, every penny counted. The next, price tags became irrelevant. But as I gazed at my bank account, the surreal numbers staring back at me, I couldn't shake the feeling that wealth without someone to share it with was hollow. It wasn't just the financial freedom that exhilarated me, it was the promise of a new chapter, one where possibilities knew no bounds. As I pondered the vast expanse of opportunities before me, one desire crystallized: to share this newfound freedom with the one person who made it all worthwhile. With this wealth came the power to craft a life of purpose and passion, to create memories that would transcend time. And I knew exactly how I wanted to begin this journey, by sharing it with the person who had captured my heart, Sheikh Hamdan, the Crown Prince of Dubai. Little did I know, this was just the beginning of an adventure that would change everything. I gazed at my newfound wealth, and a sense of responsibility washed over me. This wasn't a prize to be hoarded or squandered on fleeting indulgences. It was a tribute to those who had stood by me through thick and thin, who had seen the real me before the spotlight shone bright. My fans, my loyal companions on this journey, had lifted me up when I faltered, had believed in me when I doubted myself. Now, it was my turn to show my gratitude, to repay their devotion in a way that would truly touch their hearts. I wanted my gesture to be meaningful, to leave a lasting impact. Empty words or superficial gestures wouldn't suffice. I needed to make a real difference in their lives. And so, I began to envision a plan, one that would bring joy, inspiration, and a deeper connection to those who had been my rock from the very beginning. As I pondered the possibilities, my heart swelled with a sense of purpose. I yearned to create a ripple effect of kindness, to leave an indelible mark on the lives of those who had supported me unwaveringly. It wasn't about superficial gestures or fleeting indulgences. I wanted to facilitate real, transformative change. Perhaps I could help alleviate the weight of debt, freeing individuals to pursue their passions unencumbered. Or maybe I could empower someone to take the leap and turn their dreams into reality. The prospect of being able to change lives in profound, lasting ways sent shivers down my spine. It was a feeling that no luxury item, no matter how extravagant, could ever match. On a crisp, winter night, I sat in the stillness of my home, surrounded by the shadows of my past. Memories of struggle and perseverance flooded my mind, the countless late nights, the doubts that crept in, and the fears that threatened to consume me. Yet, here I was, blessed with more abundance than I ever thought possible. Some might attribute my success to luck, but I knew the truth. Luck had little to do with it. It was the culmination of hard work, sacrifice, and the unwavering support of those who believed in me. The faces of loved ones, mentors, and fans flashed before my eyes, reminding me that I didn't get here alone. Their contributions, big and small, had paved the way for my journey. And in this moment of quiet reflection, I felt a deep sense of gratitude and responsibility to honor the path that had brought me to this place. As I scrolled through the messages on my phone, I was met with a tapestry of emotions. Some were threads of struggle, woven from the fabric of hardship and perseverance. Others were vibrant hues of joy, shining brightly with pride and celebration. And then there were the whispers of dreams, once considered impossible, now stirring with renewed hope. In that moment, a simple yet profound idea began to take shape. What if I could be the catalyst for change in their lives? What if I could help transform their struggles into successes, their doubts into confidence? The thought sent a shiver down my spine, and I knew I had to act. A sense of purpose settled within me as I contemplated the simplest, yet most profound, act of kindness. Giving back without expectation of reward or recognition. No fanfare, no contests, no games, just genuine support for those who needed it most. The question was, how to make it happen? I took a deep breath, feeling the weight of responsibility, but also the thrill of possibility. This wasn't about seeking validation or boasting about my success. It was about honoring the people who had stood by me, lifted me up, and believed in me when no one else would. It was about giving back to those who deserved it most, with humility, sincerity, and an open heart. As morning dawned, I arose with an unshakable sense of purpose. The fleeting thought of the previous night had crystallized into a resolute decision. I possessed the means and the unwavering will to harness my wealth for the greater good. The time for contemplation had passed. It was now time to take decisive action. I began by immersing myself in the messages from my fans, truly listening to their stories and absorbing the depth of their emotions. Some were heartfelt expressions of gratitude and support, while others shared poignant tales of struggle and resilience. I read of single parents working tirelessly to provide for their families, of individuals battling illness and injury, and of dreamers striving to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. With each message, my resolve strengthened, and my determination to make a meaningful difference grew. As I delved deeper into the messages, I was struck by the resilience and determination of those who had reached out. Single parents sacrificing everything for their children, students suffocating under the weight of debt, and dreamers with visions they couldn't afford to pursue. These were the individuals I felt an overwhelming urge to support. But I didn't want this to be a mere handout. I wanted it to be a catalyst for lasting impact. I desired to empower, to uplift, and to create a ripple effect of kindness that would extend far beyond a single gesture. So, I decided to take a different approach. I established an anonymous email account, carefully selecting a few individuals whose stories had left an indelible mark on my heart. I reached out to them with a simple, heartfelt message. A friend wanted to help, without conditions, without publicity, and without expectation of anything in return. The first response arrived within minutes, and it was from a young woman who had been working tirelessly to keep her little brother in school. She had selflessly sacrificed her own education, her own dreams, to ensure his future was brighter. Her words, infused with gratitude and hope, touched my soul, and I knew that this was just the beginning of an extraordinary journey. Her email was a poignant blend of gratitude and trepidation. Despite her heartfelt thanks, I sensed a lingering doubt, a hesitation to trust in the sincerity of my offer. And I couldn't blame her. In a world where selflessness often seemed like a distant memory, it was only natural to question the motives behind an unconditional gift. But I was determined to show her that sometimes, kindness can be a beacon of hope in a world filled with uncertainty. With a quiet sense of purpose, I initiated the transfer of funds, ensuring that her brother's tuition was covered for the next 3 years. It was a small act, perhaps, but one that I hoped would have a profound impact on their lives. As I clicked the confirmation button, a sense of fulfillment washed over me. This was just the beginning, a chance to weave a tapestry of kindness, thread by thread, and watch as lives were transformed forever. I shared a message with her brother, one that I hope would inspire him to chase his dreams. Your sister's selflessness will propel you toward greatness. Now, it's your turn to dream big. As I clicked send, a sense of satisfaction settled within me. This was just the beginning, one life touched, countless more to follow. The hours that ensued were a blur of quiet outreach and purposeful action. I continued to connect with individuals, offering support and guidance whenever possible. And as I did, I began to grasp a profound truth. This silent, selfless work brought me a deeper sense of fulfillment than any material luxury I had ever indulged in. The more I gave, the more I yearned to give. It was as if I had stumbled upon a hidden wellspring of purpose, one that flowed from the very act of helping others. And so, I pressed on, driven by an insatiable desire to make a difference, one life at a time. That evening, I felt compelled to cast a wider net of support. I crafted a simple, sincere post, devoid of pretenses or self-aggrandizement. The message was straightforward, yet profound. If financial struggles are stifling your dreams, I want to hear from you. I hesitated briefly before sharing it, unsure of the response I'd receive. The reaction was staggering. Thousands of messages inundated my inbox within minutes, each one a poignant testament to the human experience. Some stories shattered my heart, recounting struggles that seemed insurmountable. Others uplifted me, showcasing resilience, determination, and an unyielding passion for life. As I immersed myself in these messages, my perspective broadened and my empathy deepened. I began to grasp the magnitude of the struggles people faced, and my resolve to make a meaningful difference intensified. The outpouring of messages and good wishes served as a poignant reminder of my purpose. As I leaned back in my chair, gazing at the sea of stories unfolding before me, I felt a deep sense of resolve. This was merely the beginning, a spark that would ignite a chain reaction of kindness and compassion. As I delved into the endless messages, my heart swelled with emotion. Each story was a testament to the human spirit's capacity for resilience, hope, and perseverance. I read of a father, defeated by the weight of unemployment, struggling to keep the lights on for his family. His words weren't a plea for financial aid, but a heartfelt expression of exhaustion and fear. Another message came from a young college student, forced to abandon her dreams of becoming a doctor due to the crippling cost of tuition. Her words echoed with a sense of despair, as if the world had already dictated her fate. Then, there was the single mother, worn down by the relentless grind of 3 jobs, her dreams silenced by the sheer exhaustion of survival. At that moment, I knew that I couldn't help everyone, but I could make a difference in the lives of as many as possible. I decided to start small, one message at a time, allowing each story to guide me toward a deeper understanding of the human experience. With a sense of determination, I steeled myself for the task ahead. I took a deep breath, cracked my knuckles, and dove into the sea of stories, ready to offer a lifeline to those who needed it most. For the father on the brink of despair, I sent a message of hope. I covered 6 months of his rent, ensuring his family had a roof over their heads, and included a little extra for his children. My email was straightforward. Take a breath, help is here. You're not alone in this struggle. For the student who had lost her way, I offered a second chance. I wired enough funds to clear her past tuition debt and cover her next semester, freeing her from the weight of financial burden. My message was simple yet profound. Dreams are meant to be chased, not abandoned. Believe in yourself, and never give up on your aspirations. For the mother who had lost sight of her own dreams, I sent a reminder that she was seen, heard, and valued. I provided enough support to alleviate some of the financial pressure, giving her space to breathe, to dream, and to rediscover herself. My message was one of empowerment. You are strong, capable, and deserving of a life that nourishes your soul. Remember to take care of yourself, too. As the night unfolded, I continued to provide support where I could, paying off urgent bills and offering a financial reprieve to those who needed it most. To the mother who had been shouldering the weight of the world, I sent a message of reassurance. You're stronger than you know, but even the strongest among us deserve a break. My goal was not only to alleviate their immediate struggles but also to give them a chance to recharge and rediscover their own resilience. As the hours passed, my inbox remained flooded with messages, but instead of feeling overwhelmed, I felt a growing sense of determination. I was not simply dispersing funds, I was transforming lives. With each message, I sensed the ripple effects of kindness and compassion spreading far and wide. Yet, even as I felt a deep sense of fulfillment, I knew that this approach was not sustainable in the long term. I couldn't continue to support everyone on my own, no matter how much I wanted to. It was time to think more strategically, to explore ways to create a more lasting impact that would extend far beyond my own resources. As I reflected on my journey, I realized that I wanted to create a lasting legacy, one that would transcend my own lifetime. The idea struck me like a bolt of lightning. What if I could establish a foundation, a movement that would perpetuate kindness and generosity long after I was gone? The thrill of this vision sent shivers down my spine. I had begun this endeavor as a humble act of giving back, but it had evolved into something far more profound. This was no longer just about me. It was about creating a ripple effect of compassion that would resonate throughout the world. Life is a tapestry of moments, some fleeting, others eternal. What I was about to embark upon would be an unforgettable moment, one that would leave an indelible mark on the lives of those I touched. I have been blessed beyond measure, and I recognize that none of this would have been possible without the love and support of those around me. That's why I'm taking this step, not for personal glory, but as a tribute to each and every one of you. You deserve it, you've earned it. The countdown has begun, and the moment of truth is approaching. When it arrives, it will be a moment unlike any other, a moment that will be etched in history. I can barely contain my excitement as I await the moment to share this with you. Get ready, because we're on the cusp of something legendary. History is about to be made, and I'm honored to have you by my side. Thank you for being part of this extraordinary journey.